Right. Hello, everyone. I've taken over from Musical Rocket because his internet's knackered. And sorry about the delay. I'll be taking over for the rest of the race. I don't know. I've been watching the race, so I don't know. Is the volume working? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Right, it's working.
Hello, hello. Right, it's working.
Right, so currently we have Bradshaw leading in the Aston Martin. Harry there in second place, right behind him, only half a second down, so he's in the DRS window. We got looks like HR Thomas is trying to make a move there. Can you get the move down into the braking zone? Not quite. So we're approaching lap 5 now. Tires up. Who's on what? Looks like this move's going down further afield. So we'll look. Camera angle there. Meldicut right at the back there. But we'll switch to the Egon, and looks like Thomas went wide there. He's recovered to sit right in behind the Red Bull. Egon currently got a penalty by the looks of it, and Nifty Nasari. Right, moving on to lap 6 now. Trying to get my bearings a little bit now. Literally just popped in. We've got laser guns here on the hard tyre along with Ipswich checkers, so they're obviously going along. As we look down there, there's been a spinner of Egon, I think. He's lost it there into the braking zone, and it's HR Thomas is now up into the podium spots for the McLaren, so his teammate's down in 12th place, so he's doing the best of the McLarens here today. So is there a move being made there by the Ferrari or the Aston Martin there? Got the move done through the S's there. Right, so on to the leaders. Looks like Harry now is putting some huge pressure under. See Bradshaw there. He's almost pushing him up through the S's there in sector 1. Now, can he get a good run here into the long straight here? If he's set up behind him here. Well, he's got the DRS open, using the ERS. Can he get the toe? He's not quite got it. He may have a lot of downforce on that Alfa Romeo. I mean, myself personally, I went for the downforce yesterday. I was struggling on the straights. But it's a very high downforce circuit, really. You need it through sector 1 and 2. You've got to kind of sacrifice the straight line speed, really. Look at that, he's got so much more downforce than the Aston Martin there, Bradshaw. I felt like that yesterday when I was coming up against runners who'd obviously gone for a lower downforce setup, and I was literally pushing them through the corners. It was just literally so much difference. You tend to burn a lot of ERS more though with the higher downforce to try and make up for it on the straights. So maybe you just need to sit behind him now, build up that ERS, and charge it up a bit now, and then hopefully get the move done. Because he definitely, I think if he got past, he'd be away. So as laser guns is going side by side there with the epic Frenchie. But moving on to lap 8 now, coming up towards the pit window, I would have thought. I mean, the undercut is very powerful around here, I found. And look at that blazer guns just setting them up. But there again, it's so hard to get the move done, really, on this track. Really got to get a very good exit. I think I only pulled off one genuine overtake yesterday. All the rest were just mistakes, really, from drivers in front. Oh, and there's one mistake there from the Ferrari driver, Blazer Gunsack. That's what you've got to do. So be patient there. He waited for the right time, got the move done, and he has now got a bit of nice open track ahead of him now to charge after Karma. See, the leaders have not changed. Thomas now, he's got a nice bit of open track ahead of him. Bit of space now, and from behind as well, from Egon, who seems to have dropped back a little bit now. We've got Nifty Nasari right on the back of Egon now, putting pressure on him. It's always hard though. You do tend to drop back from the car in front if you're defending a lot. And look at that now. Nifty Nasari is going for the move. Is he going to go for it? He's going side by side with the Red Bull. Now it's just a straight out run to the braking zone. I think the Mercedes has got the DRS open and he's using all of his ERS, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Is he going to get the move done? Yes, he does. Nice move there from the Mercedes driver. Now he can charge after HR Thomas. And he's burnt a lot of ERS, so you can see him flashing there. But like I say before, FFR has a spinner. It's the Alpine of Blazer Guns. He got the move done earlier, just lost it there, so all his hard work is gone and he's dropped out of the points now. He started the season so well, Blazer Guns, but he seems to have dropped off a bit lately. He looked like to be one of the favourites for the title at one stage. You see the McLaren driver here, Desbro. He's one of the championship favourites, and he's down in P11 at the moment. Oh, he almost loses it, and he has lost it. No, Desbro. Look back there, there's no cars coming. It's got a nice gap there, but yeah, Desbro not having the best of times here in COTA. Yellow flags there, obviously, for... oh no, it's a yellow flag for the Alpine. A Blazer Guns. He's gone again. I think he... obviously struggling with tyre wear. Yeah, Thomas can't... is he closing? 4.6. No, he's falling back. Nifty Nasari, I think, is catching. Yeah, I didn't expect to be doing this before. The musical rockets internet packed in, so yeah, thought yeah. Guess you want to join? Oh, that's fair enough. To be honest with you, I don't think anyone knows the stream's back on, if I'm honest. But yeah, 3 second time penalty there for Rally Blaze against. Before that, in the chat, beat me yesterday. P2, me P3. And got his first podium of the season. As you see it, going inside. Oh, a contact! He's pushed the Haas. He's going to have to let him through there. It's a bit of sportsmanship. He does. You realise what he'd done. So far, it's been very clean. As we've seen the Ferrari there coming into the pits for a tyre change. Another penalty. Penalties are starting to come now. Yeah, like I say before, you got your first podium yesterday, 1st of May now. Now you got to get the big W. First win. Right, on to the leaders, and they still have not changed, and they have definitely dropped. They have definitely dropped him because he's pitted. HR Thomas, but can Thomas get the undercut now? He's got about a 3-second gap to Slinky Mulkey, so he's got a nice bit of open track now to, get the undercut on the leaders. I don't think he'll be able to get ahead of them, but maybe able to close that gap a little. See Tekka's there. What's happened to the Red Bull? He's going very slowly. Oh, I think he was trying to pit. That's why. Yeah, all the medium res now are pitting. You realise now that got to get those tyres up, and there's a 5-second time penalty there for Nifty Nasari, so that's going to drop him back. Look at that. I'm 2 seconds behind now. HR Thomas. Oh no. He's about 2 seconds back. So, the two leaders. Whoa, look at that. Harry's jumped Bradshaw in the pits. How did that work out? He went in ahead of him. That is key now for Harry. He felt like he was getting held up a bit by Bradshaw, and now he can really show his true pace. He's got a bit nice open track ahead of him, and he can show what that Alfa Romeo can do now. Yeah, he's pulling away from Bradshaw. He almost got it up to a second gap. As you see Thomas there get the move done on Slinky on the fresh hearts. Now he's going after the leaders now. Can he catch up to the leaders? You have to. The gap is down to 3.6. It was up to about 4.7. As Bradshaw still keeping in contention, though. I mean, did almost get to a second there from Harry. I think this is a section where I think he's going to be stronger. And a massive penalty there for Maldecott. Lisa-esque there. Right. Now, obviously these hard runners here are leading the race, but they have still yet to pit, so they're obviously going to drop down quite a bit when they do pit. They'll possibly be hoping for a safety car, but so far the racing has been pretty much alright so far. Bradshaw sets the fastest lap of the race, so he's not giving up on this race. Because I'm shocked at like Harry. I thought was going to pull away. Got laser guns there. Right behind. And Maldecott retires in the pits. So, yeah. Day's done here today. Right, on to the leaders, Ipswich Tecker and Karma. They've probably got at least another 4 laps to go before they're think about pitting. I would have thought 3 laps maybe. Right, so we're just waiting for these 2 guys to pit, but we got Harry there and Bradshaw still fighting. Bradshaw still holding on to the back of Harry. And HR Thomas, I think, does not quite have the pace of the 2 out in front. He's dropped down to nearly 4.5 seconds behind now. So it looks like it will be a Harry Bradshaw Thomas podium at the moment. Which for me, I'd be happy with for McLaren. But let's have a look at the other McLaren, because he is not having the best of days here today. Desborough, he's one of the championship contenders, and he is down in 14th place. He had a spin earlier, which we caught on stream, unfortunately for him. But like I say, he's keeping going. Still half of this race still yet to go. And could be a safety car, you never know. Keep no penalties. And we see there's Slim Shady going off there. Was it? What? Frenchie, was it? Oh no, it was Slim Shady again. He's gone off track there. He's lost the Williams there somehow. Oh, and he's lost it again. He's gotten the power too early. This midfield battle here now. Frog of Rusema, I believe. Yep, fighting for the lower points here today still, these guys. Looks like a Ferrari. Oh, there's a spinner. Who is it? Oh no, it's not spinner, it's people pitting, sorry. I was looking at that. When it goes up like that, it's normally a spinner or something. And yeah. It's just the two guys now pitting, and they've come out into a little heap of traffic. Look at that. They just about get out ahead of Karma there. Ipswich checker. Yeah, he gone. Was in the podium spots, but struggling for pace a little bit since the pit stop. He's not really found his rhythm at the moment. But if you look in the background there of Ipswich Checkers, move going on down there at the bottom. Is it Frenchie? But back to the midfield battle here. We've got four drivers fighting here for just outside of the podium spots, and Karma right at the back of this group. You can see the three cars ahead of him, and he's thinking to himself, I want to keep with these cars now, my fresh mediums, wait for the mistake from the cars in front and then pounce. All it takes is just one little wheel spin or one little. You saw Blazer just capitalise on that kind of thing earlier on. You've got to be so careful through these S's. Like that, he just about held the brakes there. Pushing the Ipswich checker through the corner there. Really just having a look now on the outside. He's going to have to go wide. They're all going wide, 3 wide almost. And he's going to get blocked a little bit here, but he is going to get a tow, which Ipswich Checkers isn't, and he's going to get the move done on the outside there. And Ipswich Checkers is there as well on the left side. Ipswich Checkers going deep. They're still going side by side. And look at that. Egon's right up in front. They're still going side by side through all of this, and there's a slight contact. You'd expect that, but it's just wheel bashing. And will he finally get the move done? he's looking back there, and he has finally got the move done. What? That was some brilliant racing there from the two of them. Side by side for nearly 3 or 4 corners there. Lovely driving between the two of them. He's setting up the easy move, yeah, into turn 1 for Karma. Nothing really Egon could do on the hard tyre. Going to be under pressure now from Ipswich and Nifty Nasari. But yeah, Ipswich, just be patient now. Wait for the pit straight, I would. Just lagging quite a bit there, Techers. Right, needs to get a good exit here. Oh, he's only got 9%. He burnt so much in that effort to try and keep ahead of Karma. He may have to just sit behind. Can't really get the move done there. Too far back, but he does know that the car in front is struggling with ERS. And he is on the fresh medium, so it just needs to be patient. Oh! He's not going to be patient, he's going for it. He's not waiting. Got the move done there. It is a place where you can get the move done. I've tried it before against the AI, but you have to respect the other driver is going to give you the space, which thankfully Egon did. Now he can go after Karma. But some nice racing there from the midfield guys. While we were watching that, something's happened to Bradshaw. He's dropped down to 3rd. And he's on a penalty. 3-second penalties, that's the penalty situation at the moment. And at present, he's going to get P3. So, don't know what happened to Bradshaw. We may have to find out afterwards, but yeah, may have had a spin somewhere or contact with Harry, I don't know. But Harry now is your favourite for this race. He's got a nice 4-second lead now with, what, 7 laps to go. I mean, he's nice and comfortable now. And we're moving into the latter part of this race now. Now, here's a question. Here's a thing that I did notice about this track, and I hope now that the other drivers here have noticed it as well, is that it burns a lot of fuel. So, just hoping that they've taken that into consideration and put the appropriate fuel on, or we could have a bit of a dramatic end to this race. If there's been no safety cars, I don't know, because there hasn't been one since I've been watching, and a drive-through penalty for Pfister. Oh, is it Pfister? No, Pfister. We've got Desborough pitting there, down the bottom. Number of drivers going on to the medium tyre now. And there's is it a safety car? It is a safety car, I think. What colour is that? This is a double yellows. Is it a safety car? I'm trying to look on there. Appear to be going. No. What a pit. There's no markers around the track. Yeah, safety car. I couldn't see it then. I was like, where is it? Oh well, a late safety car. I was just saying that there hadn't been a safety car. And now we got one. So, this is from the Catamancha patrons, really. And people who were low on fuel, possibly, now will be able to see some. So, this really does set up for a grandstand finish now. Waiting for the safety car to come in now, and then they'll be back underway, racing to the end. We've got like 5 laps or so, and the safety car then will probably have about 4. Till the end. So, right, let's catch up with the leaders. So, behind the safety car now. Probably another lap after this. But what was looking like a very comfortable win for Harry is now up in the air because he's got Ipswich Techers behind him on mediums. And what's Harry on? Harry's on softs to the end. So he is going to be absolutely flying. Will those softs go to the end? That's the question. Right, one more lap probably under the safety car, and then we're back underway. So, who do you make favourite for this race now? I think Harry is going to got the pace, but on those hard tyres it's going to be so hard to keep Ipswich Techers behind. And Thomas on the soft tyre. Let's quickly check. Get them on there. Yeah. Thomas is going to be absolutely flying. Let's all hope that they can get a nice clean restart of this safety car. It has been clean driving throughout it, so far from what I've watched. I don't know what happened previously. Obviously, with me taking over from Rocket, very last minute. So we've got roughly 4 laps, I would say, of this race to go. Will be 2 laps with DRS, obviously. Right. AC Thomas on the soft tyre. And he's gone. Harry's gone. Very early. And look at that. Soft tyre against the medium tyre. He's just got to be patient. Yeah, don't burn too much ERSA. He's going for a late one on the outside. Can he get the move done? He's off track there. He's lost a lot of traction going over the bumps there, and he's just about held it. He's got the Bradshaw right behind him, also on the medium tyre. It's such techers, and then you've got the soft tyre there for Karma as well. So these two guys are going to be absolutely flying for these last few laps, and honestly see these two getting the win here. As you see Thomas there going for the move, you can see it through here better, and he's got the move done there on Ipswich Techers, and now he's going after Harry. Now can Harry hold on for the last few laps here of this Grand Prix on the hard 12 lap old hard tyres? Now he's got a penalty as well, so it will come down to a straight out fight now between the two of them. He's got purple middle sector there, Thomas, obviously, because he's on the soft tyre. He's coming around into the final sector here, and he's after the Alfa Romeo of Harry. You've got Bradshaw there on the medium tyre, along with Ipswich Techers, Karma there on the soft tyre, and he's going to try the move there on the inside. No, but you've got lag there from Ipswich Techers. It's so bad. Just doesn't know where he is. But he's coming into the main straight now. Can he burn the ERS? He won't get the DRS for another lap. So you look up to the leaders, and look at that. It's so much overspeed with those soft tyres compared to the hard tyres of Harry. As you've got Karma there, dropping back. Bradshaw's back on the podium. As you see there, Karma is struggling with those soft tyres. He's overheated them already. I did feel that the soft tyre this track is so bad on tyre wear. And Thomas is out. Thomas is out. What happened? He looked up for a second, but they're all struggling with tyre wear, and I don't know what happened at the front, but Bradshaw is now leading this race. You've got to check the penalty situation, because they're both on 3-second penalties, and there's a drive-through penalty for Vista as well that he's got to serve. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, there's a spinner again. It's Vista. They're all coming into the last couple of laps here. It's madness. They're all spinning, going wide. Side by side there. Race control has enabled DRS now. As you see, the two Mercedes fighting side by side. Nifty and Sari's got the move down on Karma. Harry now on the hard tyre now has lost this race. He was leading it quite comfortably at one stage. It looked as though he was going to power away, but now at the moment he's going to drop out of the win. With Bradshaw now only need to hold on for another lap after this to snatch the victory from Harry. It's Egon on 6 seconds worth of penalties, but Blazer Guns is behind him on 12 seconds. If he can get that 3 seconds over Nifty and Asari, he will get a podium, Egon. But he's still got Sneaky Melky and Willy Bum out of nowhere there, and the AlphaTauri is in P7. You've got Bruce Summer as well there. Ipswich Tech has dropped down, and I think that could be internet related, I don't know. But you've got Karma there, the other, he's had a mixed race. Is he out of fuel? He's got very slowly there. They may all be struggling with fuel now, still. Oh, I did say it earlier, that fuel could be a key thing on this track. No one's flashing at the moment, so everyone seems to be okay with fuel. At the close battle at the moment, you've got Nifty Nasari behind Blazer Guns. He's got that massive amount of penalties. But at the moment, Nifty Nasari will get the podium because of the penalties that Egon's got. So he just needs to stick behind Blazer Guns and he will snatch this podium for Mercedes. How you doing, bro? Last lap. Bradshaw, can he hold on to get a famous victory here for Aston Martin? He's snatched this victory. I will say snatched it. He was in contention throughout the whole of the race. But he's coming through the final few corners now. He has a 3-second penalty. He doesn't want to get a penalty now. He's going to have to take it very cautiously now for those last few corners. And he is going to come round. And he is going to win here today in America. Just does want to get a penalty like last corner, as Karma has. And he's going to come round Bradshaw and win the COTA American Grand Prix here today. Along comes Karma home in second place. Nifty Nasari will snatch the podium there, along with Willie Bone, and Egon will come home in 5th. Slinky Melky in 6th. Ipswich Checkers, I believe, will get 7th, along with Blaze against Night. Bruce and Summer, Karma should get the final points, paying position. It's a mad battle there at the end, and he crashes on the final corner. So there you have it. That is your American Grand Prix in Tier 3. Apologies for the break during the race, but like I say, we caught the end of it. They see Bradshaw getting the victory there. In the end. Right. Get all this. So we can get on the stream. There we go. Just better change something. Right. If you tick the box there, please, Bradshaw.
Yeah, all sorted, mate.
Nice one, mate. Just try and wait for Harry to come in. If he joins, Nifty Nasaria is on. I don't know what he's on. It's not Xbox.
No, he's on PlayStation.
Oh, okay. So he'll either have to have the Xbox app and join himself, or I'm afraid we can't invite him. But
No, I was just in a party with him. He said he can't join.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Well, Harry, I'm just waiting on, but did he normally join parties, Harry? Well, yeah, we'll start with the race winner here today, and congratulations on your victory here today. You got a bit fortunate in the end, but you were in contention throughout the whole of the race. Tell us how your race went and qualifying.
Yeah, it was a bit of a messy one to be honest. Got a good start and got the lead, but I'd made a mistake. I hadn't changed my setup from the qualifying to the race. I forgot to add some more front wing, so I had like no turning in the first sector. So Harry was pretty much pushing me to the first sector all the laps. Um, yeah, he got ahead of me at the pit stop. We both came in at the same time, and then he ghosted when we were coming out the pits. He was ghosted through my car and came out ahead. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. And then he had a spin, and I couldn't avoid it, so I had yellow front wing on the hard. So I was glad when the safety car came out because it meant I could actually turn into a corner. But yeah, it was a good race. GG to Harry because he had amazing pace. He was quicker than me that race. So I'm fortunate to have got the win, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I did notice that you seem to be struggling in sector 1 and mainly the sectors 1 and 2, because he did seem to have a lot of downforce on his setup. But yeah, you got there in the end, and like I say, unfortunate for Harry there with the spin. Obviously, at one stage it looked as though he was going to get the victory quite comfortably. But yeah, I mean, all credit to you there to come through to get the victory. How are you feeling for the next track, I believe, which is in Japan?
Yeah, not very confident. I mean, I wasn't very confident about this one, to be honest. So very happy with that. Japan, I think I've maybe done it a couple of times on the game, so I'll have to do quite a bit of practice to find somewhat of a rhythm. But yeah, with Despro, Harry, and Nifty Nasri as well. They're all showing really good pace at the minute. So yeah, it'd be good. It'd be a good race.
That is literally my worst track, Japan. I've got a 99% fail rate there, so I'm not hopeful myself personally. I did a little bit of practice with 4 earlier, so anyway, like I say, there was a bit of a gap in the stream because Musical Rocket obviously disconnected, but so I had to jump in and take over, so sorry about that.
Yeah. To be honest, it wasn't a massively, from what I saw anyway, it wasn't a massively eventful race. I mean, that was we had one virtual safety car and that one safety car at the end, but that was it really.
Yeah, it was some good overtakes though in midfield.
Yeah, it was a good clean race from what I saw anyway. I mean, I obviously haven't seen everything.
For what I saw anyway, it was pretty clean. Yeah, there's some good moves between Ipswich and I believe it was. I'm trying to figure it was. You'll look back on the stream and you'll see it. They were going side by side for literally, I don't know how long, about 3 or 4 corners. It was literally immense in sector 3. So you have to catch it back on the stream and have a look. But yeah. Well, anyway, I don't think anyone else is going to join the party. So thank you very much. Congratulations once again for Bradshaw on his victory here today. Well, hopefully you'll be back on the podium next week, maybe. And yeah, so we got tier 4 tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, and tune in for that.